Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Texas Filipino, the Philippine beach life and the Texas farm life. I just love the early morning time here. Still pretty dark. Camera actually makes it look lighter than it really is. Man, air's cool. Roosters crowing. Coconut trees. Just see all their silhouette. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Yeah. Nice breezes. Very nice breezes. And of course, you just start seeing the water. I just look here every day and just amazed that there's already a big part of a home standing here. Just walls already in here everywhere. Everybody here in the Philippines, they're early risers. Yeah. You can be up at 4 o'clock in the morning and there's already quite a few people stirring at 4 a.m. and sometimes even earlier, 3:30 a.m. Yeah, they like to get up and catch that nice cool morning air, get their day started. And there's quite a few Filipinos, they like to get out and take morning strolls up and down the beach, and they're not just like just going out, they're exercising. A lot of them will really be swinging their arms and doing a fast-paced walk and all, enjoying that early morning. And I mean, it'll still be dark out and they're doing that. Yeah, they know hot weather. They get in during the middle of the day and chill and try to avoid that heat. Actually, I feel some sprinkles in the air right now. Tell you what, I wish it would rain. Our ground is really cracked open here. You see, I don't know, it might be pretty dark, but I'll try to show you some cracks right here. You can see it very plain. Easy to see here. Look here at these big old cracks that we got right now. And they're all in here everywhere, as you see. Look at this. Yeah, it is dry season here in the Philippines. Yeah, the thing is with these shallow wells, these wells here near the shore that you can't dig deep because you'll hit salt water. You can only get those upper layers of water. Well, the thing is that when dry season comes, these wells can dry up, and that's why we talk about it's so important to have water storage. Something I just encountered is Melinda and one of the sister-in-laws that's been coming over helping Melinda do laundry, is that they are using massive amounts of water hand washing our laundry, and that's got to be a better way of doing that than the huge amounts of water that they're using for those clothes. Water's precious here, without a doubt. You know, it's always funny, you're looking at a whole ocean in front of you, but that's salt water. And fresh water is precious right here. We're not on city water, and even these townships and these municipalities, they too can have a water shortage in these upcoming months, the next couple months coming up. And the big city up here, Iloilo, has even had to bring water in numerous times. The mountains, they'll try to go get water from the mountains, but even those streams and falls will be drying up a lot of times. But they do manage to pump in from wells water from the mountainous areas, but of course all that costs money. So water storage is super important, but also water conservation is also super important. Well, while it's on my mind, I want to address something with you guys. So we got these solar lights. Here's one right here. There's one in the front, and there's some I took to the USA. Well, some of you have asked for links of where I bought that. Like our subscriber, holy crap, what's next? He is wanting some and all. Well, I can't really recommend something until I've used it for a long while. And I've got a couple different brands here. And here's the thing. The brand that I have in the front, that one has been impeccable. But it didn't have a name. It was like no name on the box. It's been great. This one here, which looks almost just like it, but there is small differences, and you can tell it's a different manufacturer. They look a lot alike, but this one right here has quit. I've had it down. I took it apart, tested the battery. The battery's fully charged. Tested the lights. The lights are all working. But it won't come on. Heated up some solder joints, and got my gun, tried to reflow some joints there on it. It started working again. So that told me it's got a little small, about 2" by 2" little circuit board in there. So when I did a little reflowing there on those solders, it did come back and start working again. It worked for a couple days, and it quit again. Now, I haven't bothered to take it back down. I don't know what else it is. I did find the remote control to it. I hadn't been never using the remote because it was just, it had, you know, a sensor on it that would turn it on at night, and it would, you know, brighten up with motion and all. And we did notice this too. Even when I reflowed that solder and it started working again, it didn't go dim and bright with motion like it did. It just come on bright and stayed bright, and it drained the battery faster. So the front one though, no problem at all, and the front one also just seems to be built better. It just seems to be a more quality light. But as I said, the downside to that is that it came like in a generic box, and there's no branding on it. So the company that I bought it from also, like, can't find them now. That's just common here. So I'm really at a stump to help you guys. I'll send the link for these lights, because I definitely wouldn't want to give you a link to something that's going to quit on you like this one has. The light, it's still usable. There's things I could do. I was looking in there. I can put my own motion sensor or something on it. I might have to get creative here, you know. I may have to just put a switch on there and turn it on when I want to use it. I don't know. I mean, it's not completely unusable, but it's not going to be usable in the capacity of the functions it had when I bought it. So I just wanted you to know I wouldn't ever want to suggest something that hadn't had time to prove itself, and that's why I kind of like didn't jump in and send you anything, because that wouldn't be right, and then we all end up with something that's not working properly. The ones back in the US, they're still working fine. I don't know if any of them are the same brand as this one or not. Like I say, I bought two different brands, two different manufacturers apparently. Alright, well, it is starting to get a little bit more daylight, and I'm gonna get out here and do a few things.